Hey guys, how are you? I'm super excited to be here today because I'm bringing you another video. I am always excited to bring you another video. And if you see your first time catching me live on YouTube or live on Facebook, I am Sherri Somers. It's your girl, Sherri Somers, your revenue master life coach. I specialize in helping my financial coaches build financial confidence so they have a business where they can literally stop stretching themselves too thin and make 100K or more consistently in their business. All right. So one of the reasons why I wanted this video, as you can see the title, how you can double your income as a financial coach, is because most of my clients are financial coaches. They're either in the business credit, they're either a life insurance agent, tax strategist, tax accountant, they're in that space, real estate agent. So I wanted to just come in here, and I get this all the time, share how can I double my income without the stress? Okay. So my clients that I have, many of the times they're already making money. They're making money. The money's good. They love what they're making, but the capacity and time to do the job is what their challenge are. They don't have the capacity and the time to do the job as often as they would like because they are mothers and they have responsibility. So they're always asking me, well, how can I continue to make more money, but not always have to be in there making the money? How can I do that? How can I still make that passive income, but I don't always have to be around? Now, let's be clear. As a financial coach, there's different ways you can make your money. So let me address that really fast. You can do one-on-one coaching, you can do group coaching, you can speak at events, but everything that I just mentioned, all of that require you physically being present to do it, right? All of that require you physically being present to launch your expertise and get people to get the information that they desire from your knowledge until they can transform their life. So when my clients come to me, it's not that they're not making money, they're making money, but their business structure of how they're making money is what's really taking the toll on them. I have clients that are also in the insurance space, and they're saying, Sherri, if I'm not doing 100 cold calls a day on that phone cold call or door knocking, now that we're post COVID, door knocking is I'm not going to make any money, and it's just so frustrating. Like it gotta be a better way. Well, if you had asked me umpteen years ago, I'm like, nope, that's the only way you can do. Keep door knocking and keep cold calling these people. But we're now in the life of the technology space. We're now in the life where you don't have to be doing those things where everything for you to make money require you have to be physically there or physically sitting in a chair or physically working with a one-on-one client. Now, and that I think is what burned my clients out. I have clients who have 4 kids and 3 kids and their wives, and they're like, listen, I love what I do, Sherri. I truly, truly love what I do, and I love helping people. But sometimes I feel like I gotta pick between my family and my purpose. Woo, 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 woo. And listen, I want you to comment below that you feel like that sometimes. We search on the internet all the time to find things like, how can we do this or how can we do that? How can we generate more leads, and how can we increase our income as a financial coach? But here's the thing: what about the financial coach who has increased their income, who is making? I have a client right now that I was sending someone to her, and she said, "Sherri, I can't take anymore. I literally cannot take anymore. I don't have the capacity to take anymore." So when you reach to the point of where you're maxed out, especially with my one-on-one clients, coaches, if you're one-on-one coaches, it's no way to really scale that if you're the only person that has to be physically present to help someone one-on-one. I remember when I first started off doing one-on-one coaching, y'all, I had a schedule where all my clients on Wednesday was my one-on-one day. Right. So from the time I wake up at around 8:30, no, 6 a.m., because the client was in another country, the first one. So at 6 a.m., from 6 a.m. all the way till 4 o'clock that evening, I had all my one-on-one. And as soon as 4 o'clock hit, my son was home from school. So I was literally I was a walking zombie. Because I kept them like 30 minutes apart. So I'll get a little minute to breathe and run go pay errands. And that's not even long enough. You already know that. So I was so super burned out. And I said, there's no, and don't get me wrong, I believe that when you start off in your business, it's good to have that one-on-one client. I truly believe that. I truly believe when you start off in your business, good to get that practice in. But as time goes by, you realize that, yes, even if the money is good and the money is coming in, that one-on-one will truly, truly burn you out. And having that one-on-one burning you out, you don't love the job anymore. You're like, I don't want to do financial coaching anymore, because only for me to make money is me. I have to physically be present. So I really want to kind of help you with that. I really want to show you how you can double your income as a financial coach without having to stretch yourself so thin. I want to show you how you can double your income, because I've been there, where the foundation of your business, the way how the foundation business set up is incorrect, and we need to change that today, right? And if you're saying to me, Sherri, when should I start this? When should I'm not even making that 100K yet. When should I start doing this, right? And I want to tell you, the best time for you to start doing it is now. When you realize that you're at your capacity, when you realize that you're always trying to go search for clients instead of attracting those clients. I have a new video all on that. Go to joinsherri.com and all that. But it's if you realize that you're burnt out, you're tired of the strategy, because let's be clear, the way these, especially inside the insurance field, the way they're teaching you how to market, and it is not the right way, right? It's not the right way. They're not marketing agencies, so it's not the right way. So my financial professionals who are helping people with their coaching program, helping people with increase their revenue, or helping people save money, or helping people with their business credit, or helping people get their final expense, or helping people with whatever, term life insurance, whatever you may be. If you're helping somebody in something with money, you're a financial coach. Okay, this is all for you. So one of the things I want you to think about is how to double your income, but double your income without the stress, right? What does that look like? What is that doubling your income without your stress? The first thing is, number one, understand that if you're going to double your income without the stress, the first thing is to create a money mindset. I talk about this inside of my 100K with my clients all the time. There's a CEO mindset and there's an employee mindset. Look at my other videos, subscribe, look at my other videos below. I'll talk all about that. So the first thing is your money mindset. What I mean by that is charging more means you need to double your price. That's the first thing, right? Double your price. That's the first thing, because doubling your price means you got to leave your capacity level and have other people do things for you, like your virtual assistant, your marketing team. So for you to be able to afford them, number one, you have to double your price as a financial coach, right? That's number one. Number two, I have people who they'll consider themselves, for example, an insurance agent, but they don't consider themselves a financial coach, which you're giving advice on the best insurance policy. So why are you not a financial coach? And even that, people pay for that advice. Okay. Trust me, I know, I've been doing it for a while now. So that's number two. So instead of just having one title, you see yourself in one light instead of two lights, if that makes sense. So instead of boxing yourself in, you don't realize that, hey, there's another way I can make money over here. I can also sell the policy, but I can also charge for my time of having this consultation as well when I build my authority. Sherri.com. It's Sherri.com. Know all about that, building your authority. So number one, what I find out with most of my financial coaches, they feel like they can't make money unless they're physically in the chair or physically dealing with someone one-on-one. Sister girl, that will burn you out, right? If you physically have to be present to make the money, that will burn you out. That's the first quick morning realization, evening realization, whenever you're going to be tuning this, it's your first quick realization. So you have to come up with a strategy where you're consistently making money without you physically have to be there to tell your knowledge. That's the first thing. Okay. So we want to double our price, because we want to increase our price, because we want to create space for our money margins, for having a virtual assistant, having people do your marketing for you. So the fact that you have to pay these people, you have to charge to where you can also have assistants and staff to pay for the things and that you may not even be able to do. Okay, so that's number one. And the mindset is, many times when we get to that position, people freak out because they don't feel comfortable doubling their price, but and they don't understand the why. So I just tell you the why. It's not even about why about your family and your and helping your family with their bills. It's more about because you are not going to be present all the time running your business. You have to hire people. When you hire people, they have to get paid. Right. So that's where the money comes in. If that makes sense, give me a 1 in the chat if all that is making sense to you. Okay. Now that you're understand why you have to increase your price, not to mention everything after post-COVID is increased. Okay. Um, and I think people do that because they get their prices wrong, right? So and they're not charging the pricing system correctly. So that's why in going out the gate, the foundation is incorrect. You don't even have enough profit margin to pay your light bill because you're pricing it wrong. Yes, you're getting client, but you're pricing it wrong. All right. Secondly, I'm big on this. Anyone knows in my space, I'm big on this. The capacity level. Look at your time as a mother. Look at your time as the things that you're responsible for as a mom, because that mom job doesn't stop. Look at your capacity level of how you operate your business and see how much time do you have left. There's certain things like the kids here for the summer. So I'm sure for me, for where we are in Florida, kids are not in school anymore. So look at your capacity level and said, what time do you have enough time to do certain things? That's the thing you really want to pay attention to. That yes, I have a client and she was telling me, Sherri, I'm gonna have five offers, and each one of these offers requires some type of video training that she has to do. And I say, honey bun, it sounds great, but when are you going to get all of this done? Because you're only one person. It sounds so good. But your capacity, your time, your volunteering outside of your family responsibility, you won't have time for any of that. So you can't even create the offer to be able to sell it to your ideal client. Right? Because your capacity time level don't allow you to do it. So look at your capacity level. That is super, super important. Look at your schedule. How do you do that? Is having a schedule that say exactly what you do on a daily basis. There's some things in there that you can't get around. You got to feed your child. You got to spend time with your family. There's some things and then after that is said and done, what is the space that's left to say, this is the time I have left to skyrocket my business. This is a go hard or go home time, right? And so what can I accomplish within that capacity level? So when you identify increasing your price, when you identify your capacity level of what you have, then you say to yourself, okay, in the space that I have, what is my area of genius? What is the area of genius that I can create something and I can create it and make it really good, fill with value. And when I fill that thing with value, I can create a digital product from that thing and be able to sell it, and people can self-pace and learn from it. That is super important. That's number 3. What is that thing that I can put out there? What is a problem that my ideal client, the one problem, one solution that my ideal client is facing right now? I know they have 10, but I'm going to address one right now. And I'm going to create some type of digital product that address that thing. And within my capacity of time, and when I create that digital product within my capacity of time, I can market that. And I didn't have to be the one to market it. I already created it. Can have your VA do it, right? But I can market that thing. And the great news about creating this product or created this signature thing, I don't have to be around when they consume it. So I can be making money from it. I can be making money from that. I can be having that out selling while I'm still dealing with my high-end clients. So you're making money in the generic way of getting new clients and so on and so forth, but you also have some type of digital product out there with your knowledge, your expertise, solving one problem, one particular problem, and then you're out and it's being marketed out there and your cash is coming in and you don't have to be present. And I think financial coaches really, really don't take the time to analyze the foundation of their business to set it up to where it's automated. We are still dealing with the traditional way of marketing our business, yet we are now in a more digital world. So if you are in that financial space and you're in that capacity and you feel like, Sherri, I'm just in this space where I think I'm doing too much, I'm burned out, I'm not seeing the results, I want to really, really say to you that yes, you're doing too much. I want to say to you, yes, you're stretching yourself too thin. And the reason why is because we have the employee mindset that says we make money when we are present. So when you decide to start a business, it's not your fault. We have been conditioned for so long to work in the employee mindset that says, unless we're at this desk, we're not going to make any money. We may have some sick time, we may have some sick leave, whatever, but we have to be sick. But when you step into a CEO mindset, you're getting paid because you know something, not because you physically did something, but because you know something. You have invested in learning, going to school, getting a degree, getting to college, your experience, all of that. And therefore, somebody is paying you a signature price because of the knowledge that you now know. That's a whole mindset inside of my 100K revenue experience, whole mindset thing. And if we can understand that we are no longer an employee, so take that hat off, and you are now a CEO, we can show up in that CEO mentality. Listen, if this is for you, give me a 1 in chat. If you're feeling everything that I'm saying right now, okay? Because until we address that, listen, I'm doing everything on my own, and I need to stop doing so much on my own so I can give room to only operate in my area of genius. So we want to look at increasing our price so we can hire more people to come in to work in the business so we can take our hands off the gas, right? And we also want to look at the capacity level. And during that time of our capacity level, whatever is there for us, the next thing that we want to be able to do in that time is only our area of genius. It's only our area of genius. And the rest of the time is spent with our family and us being responsible. And that way we're not burned out, we're not stretched so thin, and we can enjoy helping people again. We can enjoy shifting people financial status to something amazing, to transforming their bank account, to helping them save money, to helping them increase money, to helping them get financially stable, and helping them get life insurance, and helping them get their first home. Whatever state of financial coaching that you're in, is super important that you double your income, because that's what this video is all about, is doubling your income without stretching yourself too thin. As a financial coach, you can always double your income. That's simple. But what I want you to point out here is the ways that I'm showing you, you don't have to be present to be able to double your income. That's the unique thing. That's the unique thing about it. And if you're saying, Sherri, this is something I want, I dropped my link below. So make sure let's chat. Let's get this out. Let's get this going. Schedule a call with me, not my assistant. Schedule a call with me, because I want to show you how to set the foundation up of your business looking like that, to where your foot, your feet, your hands, everything is off the gas, right? Yes. Anyone can double their income. That's easy. But what I learned is, there's a part where people realize that, oh my God, I can actually double my income, and I can actually get to a place where I can pay my bills out of my business and take vacation. But the problem, what I see with financial professionals, coaches, or agents, the challenge that I see is they can't take a vacation because they're in their business. They're in their business. So even if they're making the money, they can't take a vacation because their business was not set up properly from the beginning. It was not set up properly. So I just wanted to give you your what? What do we talk about? We talk about your capacity time. We talk about your money mindset. Hello, CEO versus employee. We talk about that. We talk about your capacity level. And we also talk about creating your expertise to where people can hear you and talk with you and learn and solve a problem, and they can do it at their own pace. Okay, that's all I got for you today. And if that's something you're challenged with, make sure you click the description, schedule a call. Let's get deeper, dive deeper into that, because there should be no reason why your business, your foundation of business, is not set up right in the beginning. All right. Okay, that's all I got for you today. Go to joinsherri.com for my free group. Talk to you later.